What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Mello. So apparently there's a shortage of black sperm donors. Now, the Washington Post posted an article the other day detailing this, and I just found it to be very interesting. The post goes on to say black men account for fewer than 2% of sperm donors at cryobanks. And when the vials are available, they're gone in minutes. The post then goes on to share some statistics of the 4 leading US sperm banks. So there's 391 white donors, 262 Asian donors, 54 Hispanic donors. They have 47 marked as others. So think like Native American, Middle Eastern, those who are multiracial. And then we have 12 black donors. This is coming a topic of discussion because black women seeking to raise black children are either having to get sperm from another race and raise biracial children, or they're getting the sperm on their own accord, such as from like an online group or from the internet. So then it begs the question, where are all the black sperm donors? Well, the first thing that comes to mind for me is mass incarceration. I mean, it's the same thing as to why the black man is absent from a lot of black families today. So many black men are still locked up on frivolous charges. The Bureau of Justice reports that black men have a 28.5% chance of ever going to prison in their lifetime. From the ages of 25 to 40 is when black men are most likely to be incarcerated. And unfortunately, their chances only increase with age. At 25, they have a 15% chance. At 30, they have a 21.4% chance. At 35, they have a 24.6% chance. And at 40, they have a 26.6% chance of being incarcerated. Now, I think it's important to note that because sperm banks exclude men with felony convictions. And according to California cryobanks, basic requirements state that you are between the ages of 19 and 38. You're 5'8" and taller, so I feel like that limits the pool even more. I also want you to be currently attending or graduated from a 2-year or 4-year college. Important to note, black men have the lowest completion rate against all other races in college at 40%. Also important to note, sperm banks don't take donors who are a part of the LGBT community, so that further limits the pool of black men as well. Honestly, if you ask me, it does not seem like these sperm banks are even designed to have black donors. Now, going back to the Washington Post, it says sperm is sold between $950 to $1,300 per vial, and the donors receive anywhere between $70 and $150 per donation. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not selling my sperm for a measly $150. Like, I'm just not. Now, to me, I need to see at least a comma. Like, I need to see at least a comma. So, I'm not sure black men are even seeing a real buy into this. Pun intended. The post then goes on to say that they talked to 15 women, and of the 15 women, only one was able to get sperm and conceive a child with a black sperm donor. The woman then detailed fierce competition and said that black sperm donors, their sperm usually sells out within minutes. It seems like sperm is the new crack, only it's more potent and not everyone has access to it. Now, other issues with the shortage of black sperm donors is the lack of trust with black people and the healthcare system. Not to mention also stereotypes against black men. Oftentimes black men are being told how much they aren't enough, how they're not present in their kid's life. And now you have people asking for black men to donate sperm and to not be in the kid's life. That's just the natural consequence women are now having to face who are looking for black sperm donors. Now, here's what I think. I think this could be a really, really lucrative business for black men. Now, if you recall, back during the gold rush, who made the most money? And I can tell you right now, it was not the people finding the gold. It was the people selling the shovels. Back then, supply met the demand. Right now, supply cannot meet the demand. I think black men really have a chance to get on top of this and to turn a really nice profit. The black seed is highly, highly sought after right now. I'll share a little funny story with you all. So back in my first year of college, so I was probably about 18 or 19, the sister of someone that I actually went to middle school with, she approached me and she asked me if she could use my sperm to conceive a child, and I'll never forget it. She was very sweet about it. She explained that her and her girlfriend at the time, they were wanting a baby. She told me that all of the guys that her and the girl knew, they were super weird. I guess she felt a little bit more comfortable coming to me because, I was gay and she didn't feel like there was gonna, be any back end on it or whatever, which again is kind of weird because sperm banks do not take donations from gay sperm donors, but gay people are being sought after. Like, that's kind of a little interesting to me. She was also very upfront and told me that her and the girl did not wish for the donor to be in the kid's life. And, again, I was 18 or 19 at the time, didn't have any children. I still don't have any children. So I just couldn't imagine my first child coming into the world that way, and I don't know if I'll ever have kids, but if I do, I definitely will be in my children's life. So, for me personally, donating sperm, it's not something I would do. And it's weird because it's one of those situations where I often have to be like, well, what would I do in that situation? Well, I was in that situation, and I just, in my heart, I cannot do it. And this was a black girl coming to me, asking me for it. So, it's not like I was, going to be creating biracial children or anything like that. It was going to be a black child, but I just know how the world treats black men, and I personally want to be there to protect my black children. So donating sperm, it's not something for me, but I feel like, again, this could be a really lucrative business, and I would really love to see black men owning this. I feel like there's no reason we should not have black owned sperm banks. There's more ways to hustle than selling drugs, black men. So our seed is sought after. Like, I was not aware how active people are trying to have black babies and how much the black seed is really sought after. So think about it, y'all. Think about it. That's it for me today, you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down, as that's okay too, because there's always room for improvement over here. But whether you gave this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down, go ahead and drop a comment down below and let me know your thoughts on the video. As a black man, how do you feel about donating sperm? Could you ever see yourself donating? And as always, if you're not already, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel, as I am on the journey to 100 subscribers. Hope everyone has a great rest of their day, and I'll catch you all on the next video.